Alright, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite, and welcome back to Harvest December. I almost butchered my own intro. A battery-run hot water bottle was sitting on my desk. That's so weird. The world's most useless head of the student council, Mizuho Toyama, commented. It's just strange to see something that's not supposed to be here. She was behaving like a person unsure what to feel about a piece of surreal art. It wasn't unheard of to have a junior visit the other senior students, but Mizuho was the only junior I knew that came in to sit and have lunch daily in the senior classroom. I watched her study the bottle curiously like a child, which I found somewhat charming since she looked so much younger than her years. Well, it certainly leaves an impression, Sune said as she opened her bento box. I see the bottle is a bit in the way, but I'll have to deal with that. Masaki, say ah! I brought my own chopsticks. I reached out towards the bento box using my own pair of disposable chopsticks, but it was difficult to lean forward with the Ren sitting on my lap. Don't you like being touchy-feely with me? This isn't really the time or place, I replied as I ate a mouthful of stir-fried vegetables. It was good, lightly salted just the way I liked it. Oh, do you mean you wouldn't mind if the time and place was right? Why do I keep trying to make me and Yuki sound so tight? Why do you keep trying to make me and Yuki sound so tight? Besides, wouldn't it be awkward for you if I really did oblige? Of course, I just point and laugh, and I put down my recording for like 2 minutes to see if the recording was fine after whoever it is like mowing the lawn outside next door, and I suddenly can't read. Of course, I just point and laugh, and yeah, I guess that would only last about a minute. After that, it would just be sickening, sorry. I should just restart this recording because I can't read, seriously. She imagined the outcome and apologized quickly. Good girl. What would be so awkward? Ha! So you really have a hot water bottle with you? Kouhei, you're late. Because I snuck out of school for a little while. He proudly presented a plastic bag from the nearby supermarket. For those of you who don't know, Kouhei is my friend and Mizuho's brother. Oni-chan! Stop mowing the lawn, I can't think! Or read. As if I need help not being able to read. Oni-chan, I thought you said you were going to buy bread at the kiosk today, Mizuho said pointedly. I was, but I heard you had hot water here. He pulled out a large cup of instant noodles. I've always wanted to do this at lunchtime. But... So I've decided to make an event of it, and brought one of those expensive gourmet ones. You guys jelly? No, not really. I'd have made you your lunch if you had asked. Kouhei had his full attention on his noodles now. He SAT words. Not helping. He opened all the small packets contained inside and prepared it. I can hear your shouts of envy already. Hot water, dispense! He pressed the button on the hot water bottle. That's for Ren's milk, so it's set at 122 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not even steaming! He stared at the globs of oil floating on the surface of the lukewarm water. Warmish instant noodles are foul, aren't they? But don't waste your food. Be sure to finish it. I'll tell Mom if you throw it away. I told you I'd make you lunch? No. My lunch. My hopes. My dreams. Kouhei looked devastated. Ren hasn't had her milk yet. Masaki, make it for her. Me? Come on, don't keep her hungry. Why don't you do it? I shouted I should have just shut up and done it, but I was irritated. You were so eager to take care of her, I had the impression you wanted to do this. It would have been pointless if I did it all the time. She's our child, Masaki. You have to help. She's not our child and never will be. I took out a milk bottle and disinfectant baby wipe and powdered formula from my bag. But I'll do it because I'm paid to do so. I quickly stirred up the formula and wiped the mouth of the bottle with the disinfectant. Apparently, kids nowadays don't have very strong immune system, I explained as I tilted Ren back in my arms. The bottle we had at home didn't have a changeable lid, so this is the best we can do. I brought the bottle towards Ren's lips. Making her food was easy, I just had to remember which steps to take. Oh, she's drinking it! Mizuho stopped eating to watch. Gradually, a smile began to form on her face. She's so cute! Hey, despite your grumbling, you're really good at fatherhood. Kouhei and the others didn't know how many books I'd read, and how much research I'd done just to get the job done right. I really wanted to let them know how excruciating the process was, to read about a subject I had no interest in, but swallowed my words. What are you doing now? Sune asked as I shifted Ren to hold her closer to my body. I'm making her listen to my heartbeat. It calms babies down. Ren was beginning to get full. She gradually slowed sucking down the milk. Apparently it's comforting for them because they have strong memories of being in their mother's womb, where a heartbeat would be something they listened to for the entire time they were inside. It's wonderful that you care, Masaki. What I don't get is why they feel comfortable even with a stranger's heartbeat. You'd expect it would only work if the heartbeat was their mother's, but they're simpler than I thought. I pulled the milk bottle out of her mouth. Then I tilted her forward and tapped her back gently. I read that you were supposed to do this to make them burp. I felt the pressure of my finger and saw Ren clutching it in her fist. I don't get you. That expression on the artwork on her face. I looked up to see Yuki with a look of confusion and anger on her face. You say the coolest, uncaring things, but yet your actions are right. What do you want to do? How I feel wouldn't matter to Ren. She just needs someone to get the job done. Take that back, Yuki glared at me. Ren's a human being. She has feelings. Why would you insist to treat her like an intellectual equal? Get real. I'm just doing my job. You... Konno-senpai? I almost hit the word senpai on the bottom screen to make the glossary entry pop up, but I'm pretty sure we all know what that means already. A girl of a small stature walked in. Mizuho ducked under the desk with such speed I would only deem the action was part of her reflexes. I'm not here, I'm not here! Yeah, I figured it would be... What is this, Yusuji? That one? Stop acting like an idiot. You're giving the student council a bad reputation. Our treasurer, Mayuri Yusuji, growled as she pushed her glasses up her nose. What are you doing here, leisurely eating your lunch? I hope that means you're finished the documents we need for our meeting after school. Well, Yusuji-san... Our head of student council slowly crawled out from under the desk. If you could wait till tomorrow, it would make me really happy. Never! Mercy! Did you see me? I couldn't before Mizuho had a mental meltdown. I was familiar with Mayuri by now since I occasionally helped Mizuho with her work in the student council. Don't think I wouldn't pursue the matter further. Mayuri spat at Mizuho, and then she looked my way and froze. What? That's a baby. Oh, this is... Masaki's and my child, Yuki finished forcefully. A baby? So you and her, you mean you two, you both did that, you and her did, Yusuji-chan? San? Words? She fainted. Hey! I passed Ren to Yuki and walked over to check on her. Oh, Mayuri-chan's so pure. She couldn't handle that idea. She did react pretty badly, too, when I told her about Oni-chan's perverted hobbies. Hey, what did you tell her? Or rather, why would you talk to her about me? Isn't it obvious? It's because... The conversation went on and on behind me. I watched Mayuri start twitching in an alarming way. Since she passed out completely, it wasn't going to be easy to carry her to the sickbay. Kouhei, do you mind giving me a hand? Hey! How did you find my secret stash? Mom found it when she was cleaning your room. Why do you guys keep finding it? Do you have some sort of radar I don't know about? He wasn't listening. The classroom picked up on the commotion. We were the center of attraction now. Aren't you always? I feel like they're always the center of attention. Yusuji-san! I patted her cheek a few times, but there was no response. Sorry about this. It didn't look as if I had any other choice, so I hooked an arm under her legs and another under her back and lifted her up. For some reason, the class cheered. She weighed quite a bit. She was small, but she was pretty well endowed, I recalled. Then I sensed some danger. Princess style, a cold voice said, sending shivers down my spine. Oh, there's the spear. You swept her up, princess style. A different woman, princess style, Yuki repeated. I couldn't really leave her on the floor, could I? You never carried me like that, princess style, before. She pulled out a long stick wrapped in cloth which was slightly taller than me. How romantic, carrying a girl princess style. How romantic! If to go with me, that is. The shiny blade of Kubi. Why is this so hard to pronounce? Anyway, it slipped out of its confines. Wait! Masaki Konno is trying to tell you he's doing this without any dirty intentions. Hmm? Mayuri breathed and an arm went around my neck. Hmm? Mayuri-san, are you awake? If you are, please get up, save me. Name. Needs some blood. It's been a while. I'm so happy for him. Oh, well, if that's the case... No, wait! I frantically searched for a way out of my situation. What was I going to do? Toss her to the ground? How about this? My survival kicked in, and I congratulated myself for finding a solution just in time. Okay, that I forgive. The blade stopped an inch away from my nose. I had saved my life by quickly tossing Mayuri over my shoulder like a potato sack. I quickly stepped away from Kirimaru, right? And turned around to head to the sickbay. That isn't how you do it! Mayuri suddenly revived. How dare you carry me this way? It's degrading. It's crass. It isn't romantic at all. She began kicking and screaming, pummeling my back with her fists. You're awake! Here, I'll put you down now. Calm down. I'm putting you down now. I don't want to be put down. She began kicking harder, resisting violently. It was hard to keep her balanced on my shoulder when she was throwing a tantrum. I tilted forward to slide her to the ground. She kicked my chest, resisting all the way. It was difficult to put her on her feet, and we both fell to the floor and... Flip? Ow, 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 stop that! Flip? I froze in my position, crouched above her. Kouhei, who was standing right before us, dropped his jaw. I looked at Kouhei, who was before me, and then looked down at Mayuri. Mayuri looked down at Kouhei above her head, then looked down at me crouched above her by her knees. She had landed on her bottom with her legs spread wide out. And from her kicking, her skirt had flipped up to expose her unmentionables. I looked at the teddy bear printed on the fabric. Hey, Tony! I heard you had a fight with your wife last night. What happened? Listen up, Bob. Last night, after we had fun, I pulled out $500 out of habit and paid her. Well, of course she's mad. What right did you have to get angry at her? She gave me back $200 and said it was change. I cracked about a joke about the teddy bear in an attempt to lighten the mood. The teddy bear didn't laugh. And... yeah! We both screamed. Despite my efforts, Kirimaru got some blood. Okay. Well, it's been about 12 minutes. I'm gonna end this off here. My brain is toast. My name is Dragonite, and I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.